Okay, any second now. And Twitch is on for me. Well, the Scuffed SMP. Nice to see the old place hasn't changed.
Yeah. Still here.
Looks like it's night out at the moment, so I'm going to hit a bed.
That's what I was doing. And you signed in for the thing. Yo, guess what happened this morning at 10:30?
What happened this morning at 10:30?
I got stabbed
Oh shit.
with a really tiny knife that was.
Oh, you got your COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, dose one. So. What was up with this place? I hear there's still villagers in here.
Yeah, we've still got all kinds of villagers down in the basement.
Yeah, that's good. No, make sure my villager breeder was still functioning.
Ah, and it looks like all of the sugarcane has, well, okay, not all of it, but significant portions of it have grown its first bit, so.
I need slime balls.
So do I. The Iron Golem is doing a good job of doing its job. Although I do notice that it is one that got loose, so I don't know where you stand on that issue.
I've decided to let this spawner go because I think the villagers are getting wrecked by skeletons or something. So I figure if I let that guy do his job, it'll probably keep him safe, and hopefully with slime balls, the full-sized one can get up and running.
Cool.
And be much more efficient anyway. So that's my current thought process. And what are the villagers? I do want the automatic potato farm prototype going. So that's something. Did I have cards in it? I don't know. But for slime, either we can attempt to build a perimeter for the farm, or we can go find a swamp biome and do some monster hunting the old-fashioned way. On the Vikes server, I had to default to that because I didn't have access to the seed. But if you have the seed for this map, we can see which chunks are slime chunks, and do it that way.
Yeah,
Build a farm easily. Or we can just go find a swamp somewhere.
I'll tell you what, I will add that to the to-do list between now and next time, figuring out where there's a slime chunk we can work with, or a swamp for that matter, because I can't recall. There might have been some swamp back near spawn, but I don't think it's close enough to make traveling to it in order to get slime balls terribly efficient.
Might just do some exploration then.
Fair enough.
Because just having a couple to get started. Because ideally for a perimeter, we would have a beacon for insta-mining stone.
Oh, the hive's got honey coming out of it. Grab that bottle off the wall and right-click that.
Which wall?
Bottle here.
No.
There you go.
I am a bee. I'm going on an adventure. I want an empty inventory and a bed. some wood. I'm trying to remember where we're at in this world right now.
I believe we are hella north.
No, I mean like progression-wise.
Oh, right. Good question. Still haven't actually managed to build an entire entire honey block, so that's one thing. I don't think I've even laid eyes on a pillager.
Yeah, if it's easy, there isn't a whole lot of progress to be made with pillagers. Because you can't get totems of undying from raids, you just get discounts.
Ah.
And how did the golem get in there? Sir?
Which golem got in where?
Oh, okay. Got in the farm. Which is a unintentional one-way trap.
Oh.
I'm sorry to have to do this to you, sir, but you're gonna have to die now.
The pumpkin and melon farm is very loud when you're standing right next to it.
Sure is. That's the sound of progress.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. West. Go west, you said. To see what there is to see. I did find the ice spike biome briefly. Brought some ice back somewhere.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of packed ice in this chest down in the basement with the gold and diamond and... Oh, we've just got all the horse armors in here.
Yeah, but I couldn't find any blue ice, so that's reserved for the actual glacier biomes, it seems.
Yeah, just trying to think. There.
Like you can craft it with packed ice, but I looked around and couldn't find any, so...
I think there was a very small number of pieces of blue ice in the village that is up near the ice spikes.
Yeah, but you need a fair bit for item piping and stuff. I should have brought obsidian with me. I should have done. I can locate some on the road, it's fine. Fall in the hole.
Trying to remember what I was going to do next.
Hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, so much has changed in the time since we've been offline. I've worn out so many of my nerves worrying about the GameStop situation that it's not even funny anymore.
Still invested?
Yep. I figure that, if nothing's happened by the end of April, then I don't think anything's going to happen. But there's enough things that will happen between now and then that any one of them could set it off.
I got bamboo.
You got bamboo. That's... Yeah. Where did you go to get bamboo?
Shipwreck.
Ah.
Okay, and the game's lagging out for me. There we go. Yeah, like, at this point, like, whatever, people have been hyped about it for so long that either it's going to happen or it's going to not happen. It's kind of hard to keep pushing back and back and back forever, but I know it's going to happen eventually, guys. Right.
Okay, I have now planted all of the sugar cane that'll fit in the places that we've got irrigated here.
Nice.
So now I just need to... the next thing I need to do is grab a silk touch pick and go and find more beehives.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. We've got a silk touch pick somewhere here.
We should, yeah. I bothered you to be on top of sleeping and out journeying around just for simplicity's sake.
Pardon?
It's baby turtles that give you scoots, right? Bed.
Oh yeah, bed. Okay, hold on.
And I found a buried treasure map.
Nice.
We'll see if I can locate that on my journey to a swamp.
Do we have a villager who does silk touch books?
That might have been on my list of things to do. I am unsure if...
Multi-shot efficiency 5, mending and quick charge, and prot 4. The answer is no.
Okay.
Wait.
Then if you want...
Yeah, the answer is still no.
Okay. The probability is, like, pretty good for silk touch. But
Yeah, alright.
still,
Let's play those odds.
yeah, if there's a spare villager around, then you can do the do if you want to. Dark Oak Forest. I shall link some of these saplings for farming purposes.
Okay, I guess there's no two ways about it. I'm going to go slay a bunch of my cows. We need books. Books for the lecterns.
Yeah, you need a bookshelf, actually, to craft a lectern.
Yup.
You could probably trade emeralds for it to the librarians if you have some spares.
Point.
It's a decent enough use for it. It's 9.
Still, I didn't make these cow farms and sugarcane farms for my health.
Fair.
Alright, that thins things out a little. Yes, that will do nicely. So for some reason, YouTube and Crunchyroll have been sending me clips for an anime I have not seen yet, but which the clips make a compelling case for me seeing. It's called Kino's Journey, and I have heard of it before, but never actually seen anything of it until just this past week. And the thing that I did see from it was sufficient to pique my interest. So I found out that this was like a clip from the first episode. Main character Kino goes to a what for her is a new nation state or new country or something to that effect. And just before she gets there, she encounters another traveler on the road. And he is a serial killer. And he says that he is going to this country because it's a country where murder is illegal. And in fact, he hears that, like, his hero, this really successful serial killer, lives in the place. And that he's thinking, finally, a nation where I can just be myself. And Kino, acting as a bit of an audience stand-in, is understandably a little off-put by this.
Wait, no.
A little off-put by this, but goes to the country anyways, and goes in and checks it out. So she goes around this country, and it seems just absolutely boring and normal. Like, it's quiet, it's peaceful, despite the fact that murder is apparently legal here. No one's just running around killing one another in the streets, and you sort of start to wonder what's going on here. One reviewer who commented on it said, I kept thinking, it's gotta be a cult. But it turns out it's not. Kino sits down with this old guy to have, like, tea with him at a place on the main road in the town she's at, and he's just chatting and seems completely normal, not culty at all. And then, sometime later, the serial killer she met on the road shows up again and says, hey, I'm gonna kill you and take all of your stuff. Murder is illegal here. This is great. And all the townsfolk just sort of pull back and step aside. And Kino dives behind her motorcycle to try and get clear. But then, all of a sudden, before this serial killer can take a shot at her, an arrow flies out of nowhere and nails him right in the wrist of his gun hand. And then another one hits him in the leg, and then you see all the townspeople come back, just slowly coming back, forming a circle around this guy, and they're all armed.
Cool Boy McGee shows up. Cool Boy McGee shows up. It's like, nah.
Nah, it wasn't a...
Guess what? It's legal.
Yeah, well, basically what it boils down to, the old guy from earlier mentions that, sure, murder is illegal here, but that's not the same as permitted. And basically it boils down to a cultural ethic of vigilantism among the general population. So they don't need a law against murder here because everybody is just strapped at all times.
Can't get clapped.
Yeah, basically. So, the serial killer who had been threatening Kino is a little indignant about all this as he's standing there bleeding to death. And he's like, I thought this was a place where I could be myself, where murder was legal and all that sort of thing. And then we find out that this old guy is the serial killer that this other serial killer had looked up to as his hero. And he's saying, I came here to escape being killed, it's true. But at the same time, the whole point is that just because it's legal doesn't mean it's permitted. So to preserve our way of life here, yes, like all those people I've killed before, I'm going to kill you now. So it was like, surprise, the old man's death count was actually to enforce vigilante justice the whole time.
Right. Alright, I found a swamp biome while you were talking. It's not too far away.
Cool.
So I'm setting up a farming location. But just make it easy to run around. And ideally I can locate some lava and make a portal so we can get here faster, because it's not too far away. But I do have to wait for nighttime for slimes to spawn. They don't burn in the daylight, but they don't spawn daylight. Also found a witch's hut, which is cool.
Cool.
That's the game, though. Now, I was... yeah. After tonight.
So yeah, I think at some point in the not-too-distant future I will probably check out Kino's journey, if only to find out what on earth the follow-up to surprise the serial killer you looked up to was actually just a vigilante the whole time.
Well, sounds like a pretty good way to have an action-packed adventure with no consequences.
I don't really think that's exactly what they were going for. I think it was more that they just did... They did a good job of building tension in the clips that I saw. They made me legitimately curious and concerned about the safety of this character as she's traveling through this country. And then, it turned out that part of the reason she was concerned was actually part of the reason why things in this place were the quiet, non-troublesome way that they were. Question for you about the villager spawner that you were saying is going to be disused.
No, it's still going to be used, just not for the golems. Have you been here to a swamp? Did you go west ever? Because there's torches here. And things.
It's entirely possible that I passed through that swamp, but it's now been so long that I don't really remember it.
Okay. It's either that or we got Herobrine on the server.
Never to be sufficiently ruled out.
Cool. There's a lava pit here.
So if you're not using this villager spawner for Golems.
For villagers, not for golems.
I'm going to set up a library shack next to it.
Yeah, send it.
So I don't know how closely you follow events on the Dream SMP, but apparently Ranbu and Tubbo got married.
Okay. Don't follow them at all.
Yeah, I was never terribly interested in Tubbo on account of him being, in my mind, an accessory to Tommy's escapades. But then I ended up encountering his content that he made in cooperation with Ranbu, because I occasionally check out what Ranbu's been up to. And it turns out the two of them got hitched. Which
Good for them.
sounds strange on the surface, but oh well.
There are no slime spawning. What fun. Gotta run around so things despawn and respawn. Try to force the dew. Yeah. I'll probably catch up one of these days, but
Yeah, I don't think that's technically feasible, given that I think Technoblade is live streaming as we speak.
yeah. Saw that. This is a very landlocked swamp. Surprisingly. I don't think slimes need to be near the water to spawn. I think it's just the swamp biome. But I don't know. Just keep running around until I can stab someone. Right now. We'll need to improve my kit.
And the sugarcane sure grows like a weed.
Here's a slimy boy. Sorry, sheep, you got in the way. And I want to pick up those slime balls, please. Thank you. Nice. Got 12. That'll be enough for initial clocks and stuff.
Hmm. With regards... Oh, I was just thinking. With regards to the GameStop thing, I'm not sure whether I should thank you or condemn you for drawing that to my attention.
I told you about GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll take my 10% referral fee.
I'm pretty sure finder's fees for that sort of opportunity don't normally exceed 5% on a really good day.
I meant 20%, obviously.
Hmm.
Oh, you meant Sorry, this isn't financial advice. Okay, I think this is a slime chunk over here. It's the only slimes I've seen so far. Vines.
There's a zombie in the potato farm.
Yeah, probably should have looked that up.
There was a zombie in the potato farm.
If only there was like an iron golem in the potato farm. Take care of that. Oh wait, I killed him. Okay, that's a small number of slime balls for now. But I'll make a portal and try to come back through the nether. Back later with the see if I can. I am a pro gamer, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I wasn't trying to tell you otherwise.
Oh.
Why do you feel obliged to defend yourself at this particular time?
Because I did what's called a pro gamer move. I'm trying to be pro and build a portal without using my pickaxe.
Ah.
I did an oops. Did multiple oops, actually, because apparently I can't count either.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Given my own track record, you're in good company on that front.
I'm just going to make this a super bougie portal, because I can.
Just put corners on his nether portal, he got wealth.
Damn.
I assume that's what you mean.
No, I mean it's like extra wide, because I can't count. Wait, what?
So I'm not sure I'd call that extra bougie, but definitely Adam Driver's torso compliant.
That's one way to put it. I now require gravel for a flit. Yes.
I sure hope I didn't accidentally throw away my axe. That would not be good. You gave that to me as a gift, and now I'm concerned that I left it in a chest.
It was a very fancy axe.
It was.
I have my axe, and that's mine because I named it. But it's also not netherite, so.
Yep, there it is. I left it in the sugarcane chest for some reason, which is weird enough on its own without getting into why it ended up there.
Alrighty. Nether, here I come. I don't know the coordinates of our exit portal in the Nether, but I see a bridge, so it's all fine. Which means that our entrance portal is over there somewhere.
So I'm down in the child extraction chamber, and there are 3 villagers down here with me. My question for you is, how do I get these friends out so that they can go to the librarian hut that I've put next to this?
Mine carts is how. So there should be a minecart track, and you just let them hop into one, and then you cart them out. Then you run the minecarts wherever you want them to go.
Gotcha. Do you mind if I reroute some of the track that you've got lying around here?
That's what it's for.
Cool. Oh, me man, tech stonks. He can't really spell, but he does what he wants. His superpower is the money. Words plus face equals funny. Oh, me man. Died once, back for more. He jumps 3 steps, bro, he does parkour. He's sailing on the shores, he's a pirate. His paper planes glide, he's a pilot. He knows all the numbers, algebra. Me man knows maths. Cracked his mama's code, yeah, he does the hacks. He's also chemist, mix some soap and water in class. Stole his grandpa's shoes, now he's got the swag.
I'm unsure where I am.
Okay, put that there. Now I just need a cart.
Oh, I go down here. Right. Yep, I know exactly where I am. Traversed backwards less often than I've traversed forwards.
Hmm.
Oh, hey there, mister. Get dunked on. Take a Ralph here. There's the portal. Not high, so. There we go.
Did you ever read Ready Player One?
I did, unfortunately.
From the sound of that comment, it seems we have had similar experiences of that book.
I mean, it was fine. But that's about it. And then I didn't watch the movie.
See, I watched the movie first and then read the book.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Because for some reason, after watching the movie, I thought to myself, surely this is a case of the book was better. And I was deeply wrong.
Yeah. Like I said, the book was alright, but it wasn't anything good. Just standard young adult, whatever.
Get in the corner, testificate. There. Okay, apparently they can get out of that.
Yep. You don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Yeah, alright. You don't have a job anymore. Not until I finish boxing you into this corner. There. How you like them bananas? Oh, and now apparently I can't put a lectern there. How about there? Okay, there. You are now librarian. With Unbreaking 2. We're gonna have to recycle that.
Yeah, so what you do is you do this. And then my inventory's full, so take some of this stuff. I'm also on these backwards. You didn't trade with me, did you?
Nope.
Okay. Curse of Vanish. What? I've never had that happen to me.
Me neither.
Normally,
Yeah, hold on. I can fix this.
Normally I use half slabs, because you can walk into the corner that way.
Makes sense. I was doing it for the aesthetic.
Yeah. Well, once we have the trade, then we can not worry about that. But yeah, this is invigorating gameplay.
I can see
For
that.
the record, to power the breeder, you just chuck bread in the top. That's Unbreaking 3 for 13 emeralds. We are keeping that. I literally spent several hours the other day trying to find Unbreaking 3.
Fair enough.
Because we're going to be putting Unbreaking 3 on everything. Unless we already have Unbreaking 3.
I think we might have Unbreaking 2, but not Unbreaking 3.
Let me check, because if we don't... there are villages. That's sharp. Efficiency. Yes. Alright. Give me emeralds and a book. Do you have books on you?
I have 2 books on me.
Perfect. Yeah, because Unbreaking 3 goes on literally everything, so having it for cheap is like having it at all, and then having it for cheap is amazing.
Okay, friend. I'm gonna need you to walk into that, well, any of these corners, really.
Book me.
There's your books. Now help me shove this guy in a corner. In you go. There.
Nice.
Nope. This guy's got aqua affinity. Do we want that?
Not high priority right now.
Alright, I will scrap that and try again.
Okay. And monsters are spawning.
Let's
Use that bed, I'll find another one. I'm sleeping. Nice. That is a fancy door, but that is not monster safe.
Yeah, I get that. Well, the zombies aren't coming in here, so... You know, it's kind of monster safe.
Shoot the villagers, which is I'm pretty sure what happened to all the ones we had.
Aye, fair enough. Impaling one.
Generally, it's not an max something, it's not worth it at all.
Piercing 4. Do we already have Piercing 4? It's for 45 emeralds, though.
Piercing is for crossbows that I don't really care about. So.
Right, moving on. Thorns.
Once you've traded with them once, the trade will be locked in.
Mending, we already have.
Yep. We're mostly after Silk Touch right now.
Yep. Bookshelf.
Okay.
Quick charge.
Bamboo will go over here.
Where are you planting the bamboo?
Behind the iron golem spawner.
Okay.
For now, at least.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. Oh, we're good. Yay, this will finally work at full capacity. Okay. I really want to make like a super efficient one that like uses nether portals and shit. But for now.
Looting 3.
Yeah, that's good. Here, I'll bring the emeralds.
Okay. I'm just gonna lock this guy into his corner to represent our being satisfied with his output, and then I'm gonna move the last one we've got already to go into place.
Here's another bookshelf. And I threw the emeralds on the ground. Oh, the villagers might have to sleep, that's why it's not happening yet. Cooldown should be enough, though, right? Yeah. Okay, that's working. So that's working. This will be working. Full capacity. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go find that later.
I have got 3 different colors of slabs in here.
Nice.
I don't know why.
That might be partially mine.
Yeah, okay, get in that corner. Nope, nope, back in the corner. Corner! Corner! Congratulations, you have been selected for the Hyperborean Mining Company's Community Development Program. Resistance is futile.
Remember, you didn't sign up for this, your parents did.
Debtor's prison is very real. Okay, I can't work with all of this in my inventory. I'm gonna go offload some of it. Then we'll make a librarian out of that guy. And then I'll make an actual wall.
You.
Wooden material, wooden material, wooden material.
Well, I'm rich again, so if you're looking for some more emeralds for trade,
I've actually got emeralds at the moment, so I'm good on that front.
you have less than 50.
Yes.
You need more. You're not here. I'll leave these emeralds by the villagers.
Okay.
In 5 minutes, you're gonna waste them all.
Um,
Oh, you're down there with me.
where do I keep bones these days?
I keep my misc chest outside.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Arrows go there. That's building materials, and I don't think I need those. This is dirt. What's that? Here's those. Okay, that goes there. That looks like the inventory adequately cleaned out for the most part.
Got rid of my boat. Big set. Hey, there's a dolphin here. Dolphin. Be my friend. He goes super fast. Nyom. Dolphin. Speed boost to me. Nyom.
Okay. Get away from that wall.
Better be so much loot here.
Whoops. He's loose!
I'm supposed to let them do that. I think they have rights if you do that.
Yeah, I get that. Alright. Okay, you know what? We're going to the old standby. I'm gonna lure you with potatoes. I'll bet you like potatoes, don't you? Come here! Okay, it's not working. Let's try bread instead.
You do have to drop it on the floor.
Oh.
I always misjudge these treasure maps. Okay, he's back in the house. And I've barricaded the door. There it is.
Alright. Get down off of that thing. Go into one of the holes.
Hard to see.
Into the hole. You've seen what terrifying things lurk outside. Stay in the hole. And become a librarian while you're at it.
Dolphin, we're going back home.
Feather falling 3.
That's just for boots, but...
Sounds like a keeper. I think we're gonna have to keep that one and try for Silk Touch on the next one.
Silk Touch should be the more likely ones, because it doesn't have a level.
Yeah, well.
If you get it, it's good.
I've got 5 more of these, whatchamacallums, so...
Please.
Lecterns, so I'm going to toss my remaining bread into the top compartment. Get down! Oh dear. Okay, well that didn't damage any critical infrastructure. I'm gonna go inside and sleep in a bed. Because the monster infestation is making things a little difficult from the operational side of things.
I have a bed. Let me click on it. I am in bed. Yeah. Should probably torch the area up. Bring you sleep better.
Good thinking. Hi.
Is suspicious stew worth it? I don't think it is. I thought I was done. But then a second treasure map appeared that looks like it's in the same location as the other one. But it's not.
Okay, so when you say to put the bread in the top...
Just literally throw it in the ground. Like, but in the top compartment, they'll pick it up. 3 bread per villager will make them capable of breeding a new one if there's beds available, and there's always beds available because the breeder set up.
Okay, looks like we've got some of them going.
Yeah, it's
And
not a bad science.
I should seal up the child extractor so that no one wanders off. There.
Wouldn't want children to get lost. That would be
Correct.
terrible.
Looks like we've got one child in the child extractor already.
Wonderful. Wonder how Steve is so powerful he can read a paper underwater. How does that work?
I could not say.
Probably the same way he carries around literal, like, metric tons of gold at all times.
Yeah, seems likely.
This is indeed a different chest. It's just close to the other one.
So you planted the bamboo out here. I see it now.
It's a different chest. It's just right next to the older one. Like, right next to it. It's ridiculous. The city is exactly the same one, it just didn't update properly. The map wasn't updated, so it should be.
So, how long does it typically take for a bamboo shoot to turn into an actual stick of bamboo?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, I've leveled the surrounding area so that we've got plenty of places for a nice big swathe of them.
I don't think it's the same one because the other one was right here. It is the same one. Am I on a fool's errand?
I don't know. Do you feel foolish?
Yes. I always feel foolish looking for treasure chests. Give up. It's not there. Fake news. At least I have sand, you know. I needed some of that, right? Okie dokie. Homeward bound. I'm still unsure of how you're supposed to farm the shells to make conduits. Because I know they're renewable. I don't know if there's like a rare drowned drop or what. Because I've seen drowned holding them.
Yeah, my guess would just be a rare drowned drop, because I've not seen them from anywhere else. Except maybe treasure chests?
Yeah. But I've only seen it happen when a drowned is like holding it. Which I think only happens when they spawn at the like underground little underwater little village things. But I swore they were renewable somehow. We aren't gonna need a conduit for a while yet. Let's go find an ocean monument. Oh yeah, bamboo's already grown. Yeah, bamboo's exponential growth. All plants. But it should be relatively simple to set up an automated farm. I've done that before. And, then we can make automatic smelters, because that's nice. These guys should have had the opportunity to sleep by now. panicking.
Alright, I just offloaded a big old pile of bread into there, and hopefully they're going to keep busy.
Hang on. There used to be a third villager in here. It's concerning. Let me know when you're sleeping.
Oh, okay. I'll get right on that.
You in bed?
Yep.
Okay. So they slept. They're panicked. There's no other iron golems around. So they should be spawning. Does there need to be 3 or more of them? I could have sworn I put 3 in here. Well, I require a child.
Well, there's some in there. One of them's even put himself into a minecart already.
They grow up so fast.
But, you know, these ones haven't yet, so...
Minecart tracks. Rails. Let's go with that. Get all the rails. Some more. That's fine. Okay.
Cow mosh! Cow mosh!
It is a child. That might have been the issue. Hold up. There's the other rail. Tried to let one of the children escape on accident, but whatever. water flow, continuous water flow. Cool. Okay, once that child grows. Remove some of these things from my inventory. Did you end up picking up those emeralds, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I'm actually just down in the basement at the moment. And because I was trading, I've got more emeralds than I can comfortably carry at the moment, so I'm condensing them down to blocks and sticking them in the valuables chest.
Okay.
And I forgot that bones and arrows are kept in the basement. So, back down we go.
Bamboo grows real fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. A lot.
Cool.
This is why bamboo is nice.
Hmm?
By the way, bamboo you can craft into sticks and sticks only. But we're gonna use it for fuel later.
Yeah.
I wanted more planks or more trapdoors, so I can do some shenanigans.
Things do not appear to be progressing terribly quickly at the child extractor. Well, since we've got a surplus of sugarcane just at the moment, I'm going to craft it all down into paper and trade it with our new bevy of librarians.
It's a good idea. No. Stop. Bed. 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 Okay, we're good. Okay. Now. is the answer. Use the trapdoors so they don't get pinched by the pistons again. Because that might be where they died last time. Wait. What the frick? Okay, there was another villager in here. It was just a bad view villager. There we go. I need another bed. Just not in my inventory. There's a sheep farm over there, right? I don't have iron. Alright, I'm coming back to our mining headquarters. Why is there a zombie down here? That's not allowed. Where'd you come from? Probably there. You near a bed by chance?
I'm near you.
Oh, then I just didn't see you.
There we go.
Just ran right around you.
Hey, Ratha's in the chat.
Hey, Rafa. Oh, I picked up Spear XP. Rip.
Hope you're having a good week there, Ratha. We've got the child extractor going full bore to expand our bookkeeping department. Unfortunately, when I say that we've got the child extractor going full bore, they don't seem to have been getting with the program necessarily. Hey, if I throw golden carrots at these kids, are they gonna like it?
I don't think so.
Ratha says, mixed week and nothing about that sentence was terrifying.
It's perfectly reasonable stance to take.
Yep. The bookkeeping department is doing wonderfully. We've gotten several new bookkeepers already trained up. The real difficulty, of course, is in the fact that out of all these new bookkeepers, we don't have anyone who is qualified for the, what do you call it?
Silk touch.
Silk touch. That's what we're looking for here. And we need Silk Touch because I want to go get more beehives. And relocating beehives requires Silk Touch.
Out of interest, how'd you get that initial beehive if you don't have Silk touch?
I had a Silk Touch pickaxe, but it broke. It was a random find. in a portal, one of the portal treasure troves that they had.
Okay. Wool acquired. Next stop, beds. I have so many beds. Won't even know what to do with them.
Oh, hey, I just realized something. You brought back slime, didn't you?
I sure did. What do you need it for?
I need a slime to make a sticky piston.
I'll give you one for my secret stash then.
Thank you.
It's very secret stash.
Extremely so. Don't worry about it. I respect the internal documents and supply chains of the HR department. And as the head of the operations department, I would never violate that, what do you call it? Chinese wall? Is that what that procedure is called? Where people with compromising knowledge don't use it to their private advantage?
I don't know.
Okay, well, in any case.
Okay, everyone has beds now.
That's not right.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They'll manage. Farm doesn't work now. I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna scatter more beds about.
Okay, I might need to slightly rejigger the position of that bell.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
So much money. We almost have a full stack of blocks.
Oh, that's really not how that's supposed to be working. Okay, well, I need to debug this system, and I've got time to do it in, so here I go.
Oh, good. Ah, that's an iron golem. It's stuck in that place, which is weird. Why'd you do that? So I guess I use slimes. I'm really gonna have to use slimes. or spruce logs.
Well, that appears to be working. Oh dear. Okay, so the off switch is less reliable.
Off switches are generally recommended.
Yeah, just gonna need to take a hot minute to figure this out. I might need to build another repeater.
Okay. Well, that's working for now. Another quick harvest. Yeah, so bamboo farms get very quickly out of hand. As you can tell. Might even call it an infestation or a weed.
Yeah, I can see that. Not right literally at this moment, but I can grok what you're laying down.
Yeah, it's very rapidly becoming that way.
Oh dear.
Which is great. It means that there's a lot of bamboo to be had.
Yes.
But it means I also need more dirt to expand the bamboo farm. So I want to have it 8 wide because I'm going to be using copper minecarts to collect them. Okay. So, once these villagers take a nap, which they should be able to do now, all of them. Right? Villagers.
Okay, let's see if that helps. Awesome! It turns off as expected. Wonderful.
Glorious.
Yeah. Forget Brazil. You're going to electrical. Yes. Yes. Subscribe to Tammy the Terrible. Subscribe to T-Mech. We're ringing the bell for you. You. Ugh, okay. Shouldn't be trying to get that worked up on my first day back. But the bell ringing device works.
Okay, so apparently they need to find the foot of the bed. Right. Wait.
I guess the only real disadvantage is that we end up with this ungodly hissing noise coming from the electrical room. But that's just the sound of progress.
There were more of you. Where did they go? How?
Do you know whatever happened to that meme about people being dragged off to Brazil without warning?
No.
I never really got those. They just happened one day.
I've never heard of those.
They were a thing shortly before Among Us became fashionable.
No. No idea.
Hmm.
Do you have a bed?
I do have a bed down here.
Nice.
I am in the bed down here.
I am unsure where.
Be able to help you along stacking some blocks. Cool.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, geez, yeah, I see what you mean about the bamboo.
Yeah. So if I re-enable this,
I'm gonna put flying machines on my to-do list for next week. Figure out the general theory behind making them, and then make one.
okay, there's all of a sudden only 3 villagers in here again. I don't know how. There was no redstone moving. And no mobs.
And in the meantime, I'm going to level the ground around here a little bit. Do you have heaps of dirt in your stash?
I don't think so. It'd be nice if I did.
No.
Darn. Where's that guy at? Wreck my farms. Back here. I'll shank you. Got him. Yeah, I don't think we have heaps and heaps of dirt, actually.
We have a couple chests of it down in the basement.
Oh, sick.
Well, no, sorry, not a couple chests of it. We have a double chest which contains dirt among other things, I should say. Contains all the stuff from mining that I didn't feel like sorting.
Oh yeah, it's a fair amount of dirt, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to use some of it to level off the ground around the bamboo patch so that we can continue expanding it for a little while longer. You know, before the bamboo overtakes us. It is a good pain.
You can't match it. I might be honest right now. You just can't. I really need this iron farm to be working though. I think I need 4 villagers, and there were 4 villagers, and now they're gone again, so... really need 4 more villagers? Is that a requirement? I didn't
Pardon?
know. I'm just so confused, because there were 2 villagers in there, and then I put 1 more in, and then there were 4, and now there's 3 again.
Oh dear.
Right. 3 of you stuck back in this corner. Oh, I do need... Right. I don't know, man. I think there needs to be 4 villagers, so I guess I'll throw another one in there somehow. Because these guys aren't producing any either. They should. You adult. You are. Congratulations. You have won a free trip to the place.
The Fear Institute.
Yeah. That's unfortunately rather accurate.
Sorry, Ratha's just pulled up a reference where Brazil was relevant. It wasn't the one I was thinking of, though. He's quoting Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Did you know you have vacation days? I have vacation days! Yes, you can go anywhere you want, except Brazil. Sir Integra was very specific that you could not go to Brazil. Taking the police girl and the Frenchman.
I think I shoved rails in here. Did I not? No! I made so many rails, how are they all gone? I swear if I just hadn't made this many rails, I'd have had enough iron to do all the things I want to do. Okay, you're number 5, I guess. Have fun. You a joke? For real. sec. What? That's not allowed. How'd you do that?
What's not allowed?
This villager is trying to commit seppuku.
Oh dear.
You go in the hole. Oh, you go in the hole. Yes, in the hole. Down. Okay. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do this. Okay. Back down. There should be 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. This down. I just don't know why you, sir, can't go to bed. But I'll take it. If I get out of here and there ain't iron golem spawning, I don't know what I'm gonna. Why is there redstone here? Oh. How is this working if there's no redstone?
I feel like I'm in one of those kung fu movies where they do the sparring on top of bamboo posts. You know, except blockier and significantly less interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do 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 do. And I'm gonna get out of here and use a bed. Because it's getting monster infested up in here. Where are you at?
I'm in the farm.
Ah. Well, I encourage you to get out of the farm long enough to hit the hay.
Okay, I have lost all the beds that I placed down everywhere. How is this possible? There were so many. Where did they all go? I see one. I am sleeping. And so are the villagers, and there's 4 of them. And And they're getting spooked, so there should be like infinite iron golem spawning, like that one that just died, I think, hopefully. Aha, there is one.
Yay!
I'm gonna make a freaking shovel to celebrate. Okay. It should not have taken this long. But that sounds like progress. Oh, there's a bed right there. Okay, okay. Yeah, you missed a couple. This is just an arbitrary length, by the way.
Hmm?
This is just an arbitrary length.
Oh yeah, I know. I expanded it to this new arbitrary length.
Oh, perfect.
I think we should probably expand it to the non-arbitrary width of the maximum width of a flying machine once we get to that kind of spacing.
A piston can push up to, what is it? Like 8 blocks, I want to say. No, it's more than that. I don't know, I built one of these on the Vike server. I should have counted, but I didn't.
Well,
more importantly, we're going to have to build enough rails to go under this whole thing.
ah yes. Well, then it's a good thing that your iron golem farm appears to be partially working now, so... How are things at the child extractor?
I don't know.
You seem to have extracted all the children.
You probably did that, yeah. I used several for the iron farm and some disappeared, so...
Alright, well, I will, put the bamboo that we currently have that we aren't using into an unoccupied chest, and then I will harvest the wheat farm to get the employees settled in and busy again.
Okay. I'm gonna try to condense some of this stuff. I have a lot of shit. Forget I said anything. So many buckets. What? Who did that? Rude. Stretch goal is item sorter. So great.
I think that's a good plan, yes.
It's gonna take a shit ton of iron, though. I don't see iron golems burning over there. I do believe that is 1 stack of emerald blocks achieved. Take that off the to-do list.
Cool.
I don't know if we had a to-do list, but it's checked off.
I don't know if we did either, but agreed. Checked off.
Hopper. There's some rails. Gonna put together a chest full of the stuff that should be in that chest.
Alright, Human Resource Department, get busy.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry, I was talking to your direct subordinates, not you.
Roger, Dodger. Okay, I feel like that's everything.
Is there an easier way to get the bread in here than throwing it through this slit?
Oh. This is my new villager adjacent resources chest for rails, minecarts, and stuff.
Ah, alright.
Since it would be a good idea to centralize that.
If they're not being used to produce golems in this container anymore, can I just punch a hole in the roof for them to receive their food through?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do such a thing. I was gonna set up a hopper thing eventually, but actually I could do that now probably. Just need redstone, which I just shoved all of that in the chest that is downstairs. Smart. So smart. I can't believe you've done this. some of those on me. Betty boy. This. Rubber. Quartz.
Whoops. Not sure what that was about.
Everything needs smooth stone for comparators, isn't it? Yeah. No, this is better. It's already gonna be loud. So make it a clock. Stone. Okay. Okay. You already made a hole? No, you haven't. Nice. Where do you want your receptacle for bread to be?
I'm gonna say probably up here'd be good, just because, you know, it's where you need to go to get the thing to work anyways.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what you have in mind for making this work, so.
Just a chest that you drop the bread into.
Okay.
Less. I can have a chest. Need to keep wood in my inventory.
Between all the employees and hard-working farm animals that eat bread on the regular, I'm thinking I might need to expand my wheat farm.
unfortunately, there's not a great way to automate that.
No, there isn't. I mean, you can automate the harvesting, but you still need to go and replant everything. Call that Technoblade's paradox.
I didn't want to do that, but I did anyway. Hello, valued employee. I need to that there. This here. Oh, these rails disappear. Then just need some of that, some of this, one of those. Should be Gucci to go. Can I do this all in here?
Sure takes a while for those iron golems to die in the robot melter.
Yeah, that's just how the world works. Hardy fellers. I made 2 of those. Where's the other one? Oh. Yeah, unfortunately there's not much you can do about that without like a drop trap or something. But it's automated now, so whatever. Ran out of good blocks.
Do you need to place composters directly above a water source block for them to work?
No.
Okay. That must have just been an irrigating the potato farm by putting the water immediately in the center underneath where the...
Yeah, I I do that because it's convenient, not because you have to.
Okay, in that case, I'm thinking that on the banks of the river here, right next to the automated melon and pumpkin farm, it would make a good, it would be a good place to put a sort of shelter where we can stick a bunch of farmer villagers once we get the human resources to do it. That way we don't have to trek down to the basement every time we want to trade. And by having more than 2 of them, it would also make it so that we don't need to... You get the idea.
Yeah, currently the one has the really good trades for me, because I cured him. So I get 1 emerald per pumpkin or melon.
Oh.
So it's 5 times better.
I see. Yeah, I didn't realize what the difference, or what the differential was, so I will hand all of these melons and pumpkins off to you. They are in this chest.
Okay, that's not that many. Oh. Nice. You'll refresh later.
I'll hit the bed downstairs.
Yeah. My arm's starting to get sore.
I'm going to be running out of time, actually just right about now, in fact. So, since you weren't down here for the test run, let me show you how wonderfully the horrible hissing noise coming from the electrical room is working now.
I do hear a lot of hissing coming from electrical, you know.
Yeah, that's because the pulsar is working. And if I throw this lever...
Does the pulsar have to always be on?
Yeah, I haven't found a good way to turn the pulsar off, so...
Okay.
You know. What?
Doesn't work very well, huh?
Not with both of us doing it at once, but now it's working. We can ring the bell for notifications, and people watching this can subscribe to Davey the Terrible, and subscribe to T-Mech, and it's great. 1 million years, glorious Hyperborean Mining Company. 1 million years, I tells ya!